Since I only moved here recently, I haven't really been able to explore much of the depth that these neighborhoods in Manhattan, New York City have to offer. I've only kind of skimmed through them. So I have decided to now take some of the advice and suggestions of the wonderful minds of both my girlfriend and Abraham, who you might meet later on. He is a fellow creative friend. I decided to take a twist. I'm going to be a little bit spontaneous in this episode and throughout this series. I want to go and pick a random thrift shop. I'm going to go choose a few items and pick one out of them. Hopefully that ends up being one really good item. Taking you guys along with me to see the depths of all of these neighborhoods. We can all get some exploration done now through these videos, and I need new clothes anyways. I personally think and really prefer to really just dive into situations and learn as you go. I don't really see any other way, so hopefully the spontaneity is a positive factor to this series. To live in the city but not interact with the city, as in buying its services or buying products, interacting with it in general is a total crime. So the ranking system goes like this. We're going to be going through 3 different shirts. I'm going to be choosing them from this thrift shop. We're going to be doing a ranking system that involves pricing, fabric, and quality. Literally just almost forgot this whole entire thing on the spot. Each of these categories will have a score between 1 and 5, so the total score that one item can get is 15 points. The clothing item with the highest score is the one we take home. So here I have a map of Manhattan. It'll work like so. So here I have my Maps app. I'm literally going to type in thrift shops near me and pick the first one that is closest to me, and let's go explore. Here it looks like we have some kind of like hype shoe brand store that I will never shop at because I'm not going to pay $1,000 plus for shoes. Good at $1, thank you. Right across the street, there's a GNC. If you ever need your vitamins or anything, just kidding, because they are out of business and it's up for lease. It looks like there's some kind of antique store here. I don't know. You tell me, but if you want to decorate your house with some really weird then go there. Lead Basket for all of your healthy needs. This is not sponsored. Actually, don't go here. Guess what I found? Some of you might be able to relate. A Wendy's. Much more my taste. Behind me here, that's here, thrift shop. That's the first one we're going to in this series. Hopefully they're open. They actually moved locations, so that's awkward. I don't know, I guess I just kind of have little PTSD from the other time that I had to travel all the way down here and all for nothing. So now I'm finishing that storyline. Well, I just came across the streets and to find out, coming soon. Oh god. Hey, I found one. Thanks, East Village. Okay, so one so far. I almost thought I had a second piece, but yeah. So the gist of what just happened back there is that I went into this thrift shop, really chill vibe. I liked the scenery at least, but I only got one thing. Does that even count anymore? What I mean is that this isn't about 3 different clothing articles that I'm going to choose one from. It's about finding one, at least one, because apparently either I am terrible at thrifting or they just didn't have that much stuff to offer as far as... But it is a denim kind of just over the top button up, you know, so I can totally use this over even something like this. But I'm thinking about fall in New York. It's a bigger sized shirt, so I love oversized things, don't we all? Alright, now for the try-on haul. I should probably watch this first. Union Square. Union Square.
18 months.
Union Square and a speech on COVID. The things you see in New York. Also, never mind, because that guy was giving a speech on why you shouldn't get vaccinated. Okay, so I'm likely to have a heat stroke doing this video, but this is pretty much my first time thrifting, so it's actually not as big as I thought it would be. Fits me kind of perfect, which I'm not complaining, but it's summer. I'm not going to wear this yet. So even though this is only one item of clothing, I could still rate it, right? So I'm pretty happy with the pricing, honestly. $13.99. I could have easily gotten something else for twice as much of this similar style. The quality, it honestly feels brand new. So it doesn't feel cheap. It feels like somebody got this authentically and just handed it down. And the fabric itself is more dense. It's not like this, basically. That's the good thing. It's not like the shirt that I'm wearing. It's a more thick fabric, but it's also airy. And it's not something to likely wrinkle all the time, so that's a plus for me. Fabric, we'll give a 4. It feels nice and durable, but it doesn't feel authentic. Quality, I'm giving it a 5. I just have to. It's up there. Pricing, you know what? I'm gonna give it a 4. Let's do a 4. It could have been a little bit cheaper. $10, I would have been happier. Raindrops keep falling on my head.